having a focus on diversity and inclusion is so critical. And I think all workplaces need to be thinking about this. But to make sure that we include diversity as part of our investment strategy is key. And that's why we're here today, is to make the business case for diversity. Many of us in the room think diversity and inclusion is just important, it's a value. But I also think when we work out in the markets, we really have to say there's a business case to be made for why inclusion and diversity is important.
The antidote to groupthink is cognitive diversity. The power of diversity has been shown to be so great that diverse teams outperform smarter teams. And so really the better question is not, can we pull together the best individuals for the team, but who is the best person to round out the team?
One of the things I think is important in diversity and inclusion is to have inclusive language and to make sure that when you're speaking about diversity, it's across dimensions and not just focused on any one dimension, which can make other groups feel like, what about me? Many of us in this room don't just identify one way and don't just want to be put into one box. So that's the other thing that I think as the space evolves, people realize that individuals are multidimensional and associate themselves with many dimensions of diversity and inclusion. Everybody wants to be innovative. You need that disruption to be innovative, but most people are averse to disruptive environments. But that is in fact what diversity can create.
Our business case is actually quite clear. We're an investment firm. We want to make good investment decisions, and diverse teams help make it better. In addition to, it's the right thing to do.
The biggest change to me has really been the definition. It has expanded beyond just gender and ethnicity. We're stepping back and really trying to address in our business plan how we define diversity. Then we can figure out how to measure it, and then we can manage it.
Both CalPERS and CalSTRS, but many people in this room are in the investment management industry, and that is the people business. We don't have much of physical capital like machinery, or equipment. What we have the most valuable to us is human capital.
And I think in the last 2 years since the last conference, I'm most proud is actually the grassroots effort. Several people on our staff have personally gotten involved, and they're out there in local high schools meeting with girls or students that are diverse and showing them the investment management business. Very few people realize that just over there are the two largest funds in the United States, and together we probably each internally manage well over $250 million. So there's a mini Wall Street in this town, and most of the students in this town just don't realize that.